have another little challenge for you both now. This is something that we're going to do in Edinburgh, where we're actually going to record this and make sure that we keep a running total of who the best person in the entire United Kingdom is doing this. It is Sonic time, is that correct? Excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a speed run on Sonic the Hedgehog. Which is... Who went boing? Wow. That is good work. So what we're going to do is, the very first level of Sonic the Hedgehog, Joe, you told me this, the record for the quickest speed run ever is...
24 seconds.
24 seconds, right? What did you manage to do it in? 28 seconds. Actually felt your pain then, Joe, as well. How wonderful. So what we're going to do, we're going to get you to do a speed run. You basically got to complete the whole level. Don't worry about collecting as many coins as possible, anything like that. Just as quick as possible from the beginning to the end of the level, and see how long it takes you. As a rule, if it's going to take you longer than 10 minutes, please never come back here. But which controller is it, Joe? Do you know? So, and obviously it's only one person at a time, so...
This is like the Omelette challenge on Saturday Kitchen.
So, and we're off. And we, of course, there's a timer in the top corner. Oh, you're not off. No. I got really excited then.
It does insert coins
I
on
was
it.
like, I'm doing well.
Yeah. So, if it's Kerry's controller, there we go. And this is where the technical problems happen, ladies and gentlemen. We need that just to play all through Edinburgh every time something goes wrong. Yeah, we'll record it and use it as a joke.
Are these all emulated? No, you haven't got a real games thing, have you? Anyway.
I was going to set them all up.
And obviously we've got permissions for the ROMs that we're using. Shut up, we have. I know how emulators work. You can have the emulator, but no ROMs.
Street Fighter 2.
Ah, yes.
Good game.
Yeah, I have. Thanks. You were briefly my dad then. That was amazing. I have 4 Street Fighter 2 themed tattoos.
Did it?
So I have Chun-Li on my shoulder, Vega and Akuma, but they're not really called Vega and Akuma, they're called Gookie and Balrog, but we changed the names because everyone was offended by the fact that M. Bison, who you would know as the boxer, was, you know him as Balrog, but he was meant to be called M. Bison, and they changed all the names around.
I've been calling Balrog wrong all these years.
Yeah, he's really M. Bison. Vega is really the name of the final boss, and Balrog is really the name of the one with the claw that you would call Vega. Everyone in here know that. Did anyone here not know that? Genuinely?
I still don't really know what you're talking about.
So the 4 boss characters on Street Fighter 2, they had to change the names of them. Right. Sagat stayed the same. Big tall guy from Thailand with a big scar. He stayed completely the same. Vega, the guy with the claw, who we would know, his real name is Balrog. They had to change all the names around because the boxer character that we call Balrog was originally called M. Bison. He was named after Mike Tyson, and then Mike Tyson got sent to prison for rape, and Capcom panicked and changed the names of the characters. There you go. Fact. Also, I have those characters, and then on my wrist I have how to throw a fireball on Street Fighter 2. Because when my daughter was 6, she learned how to do that, and then destroyed a mate of mine who's in his 30s on Street Fighter. And to honour the occasion, I had that tattoo. So it seems like a perfect acceptable thing.
Is it a tattoo of someone doing it, or the instructions?
So it's the actual instructions, the directions, and which button to press.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. So, which is a perfectly acceptable thing. Are we working? Good. Which controller is it? That one there. Right. So, here we go. Here we go.
You nervous?
No. Let's start again, Kerry. 1991. Good God. I'm so old. If you all want to sing along with the music, that is amazing. Boo the loop! 40 seconds. 42 seconds. Okay. Pass the controller to Tom. That's his second controller.
What do you do?
Just run, mate. How did that feel, Carrie? Do you feel you gave it your all?
Is it a jump?
I pressed the buttons very hard. I think that helps.
Yeah, that always helps. Always helps.
All of them jump. Oh, is it? How do you do it? I haven't played it. 20.
Wagging his finger at us like he hates us.
Your button jumps.
Press start, please, Tom. There you go.
Say God.
I like more people have joined in now as if to go, oh, we didn't know it before.
How long have you been on?
I like it, went, I'm not going to jump there, I'm just going to try and push this mountain over. There we go. He's up. You hear people go, pull down!
Oh,
2 seconds to go! That is pretty amazing.
did that deliberately.
Which I think just timed it perfect. Well, that kind of means that it's still 1-0 to Tom, because Tom won the Nidhogg charge. So we have one final challenge for you. Weirdly, you know what you mentioned before? Street Fighter 2 is quite a good game.
Yeah. I just.
Guess what our last challenge is?
Kick off
Yeah. I'm trying to think what's the worst game ever?
E.T.
The one who's seen the documentary about the landfill? Yeah. Amazing. Here it is, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. Tell us the good one. It's got the pink and yellow logo. You guys will go up against each other in a traditional Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. It's too tiring saying that all the time. Street Fighter 2. Why does it tell you his blood type? I don't give a shit. It's always really bothered me that. Well, I've got the same blood type as Ryu. Amazing. Maybe we're brothers. We're not. So you guys are going to go up against each other in a typical best of 3 falls matchup. Kerry, you need to win this to tie the series. If you do tie the series, I think we'll probably let you have another game of this just to decide who the eventual winner is. Tom, if you win this, you are champion. You can go out into Nottingham with your arms held aloft like the hero that you are.
Okay.
Does anyone want to suggest which characters they should use?
Not Ken or Ryu.
Yeah, because that's cheating, you're right. Have you both, I presume you both played Street Fighter?
Dalsim.
Douse him?
Dalsim.
You fucking masochist, what's wrong with you?
Zangief and Dalsim.
I'd use Zangief, he's badass. Have you played Street Fighter 2 before?
I have.
Who do you normally use?
I played it like a couple of decades ago.
Wow!
I used the technique of mashing the keys to win, basically. So watch out, Tom.
Tom, when was the last time you played this?
Yeah, same. I played this when you were able to hire VHS videos.
Oh God.
They had it in the place.
This is either going to go one or two ways. I mean, it's either going to be amazing, or every fall of this is going to go to a time limit where they decide who's got the most energy left, both on the screen and in reality. So, awesome. Right, let's get this set up. If you want to shout out how people should use, then feel free to make those suggestions. Can't guarantee that they'll listen to you, but feel free to suggest. So, who's player 1, who's player 2?
I'm player 1. I think I used to play with Blanca for some reason. Is that stupid? Oh, he's a tall Indian guy who did that long weird thing, isn't he?
Also, who looks at this now and goes, how many characters are there? 12 characters. Pfft, rubbish. But when this came out, because I had the initial version, which didn't have the boss characters, I lost my shit over this. I think I spent £65 on it in imports, like an idiot that I was at the time. So we've actually got Zangief against Blanca. Oh, good God. Both press start again, please, I believe. Excellent, good. So, feel free to cheer on whoever you want to choose. Blanca is Tom, Zangief is Kerry. Going well at the minute, no blows have been exchanged.
It's more of a test match.
This is like watching a fight outside of Wetherspoons. Oh! 4-1 for Tom. If anyone can do a Blanca impression, do it now. No, I said Blanca, not shit Chewbacca. It's the nicest gig, no one ever apologises. Oh! Kerry needs to go keep going with those throws.
Hammer punch!
Oh! Tom has won! Tom Wrigglesworth is your victor. However, please, ladies and gentlemen, as we let Kerry return to her seat, please a round of applause for Kerry for stepping in. Good work. One last little final thing, Tom. I mean, now you've played some video games with us, and smoke's come out of your face. That's amazing. Now you've played some video games. I mean, does this make you want to sort of play them more? Or
Yes, I think I'll get, because I don't really know. I like the modern games, but you know, I like the sentimental. I think I'll get one of these. What do you call them? Emulator things. Yeah.
Joe wins, well done, Joe.
I think they'll take off. I recently, for a weird reason that I don't have time to explain, I've got some friends who are American football players.
Obviously.
But I was with a guy, it sounds like a bullshit story, it's completely true. I was with the defender for the Green Bay Packers. He plays in defence for the Green Bay Packers. He's massive, he's called Daytone. He's a huge black dude, right? He's awesome. But he's a massive pussycat. He really likes romantic comedy films. Anyway, I was with him in his souped-up Jeep in Los Angeles. Like I said, it sounds like a bullshit story, it's not. And we were driving to my where I was staying in basically my sister-in-law's house, and I said, driving around LA, I said, I kind of know the way actually, because I used to play Grand Theft. And he told me...
I've been to LA as well, I have also done that.
Yeah, he told me, right, this is how sweet the guy is, bear in mind he plays massive defence for the Green Bay Packers, right, so you'd think brute, but this is how soft of heart he is. When he bought Grand Theft, and the first thing he did when he got Grand Theft was drive to his mum's house. Which is proper downtown LA.
I can't do that unless they make Grand Theft Auto Leicester. I have a feeling there's no demand for it. It'd be fucking amazing.
What? They've got to rob another pound shop?
This almost brings us to the end of Game. First of all, a big cheer and round of applause for Tom Wrigglesworth, please.